Well, conditions are just getting worse here at Scotstoun Stadium. That is the amount of water lying on the track, and the athletes who should be just about getting out there for the first event on the track, the men's 400, are keeping themselves as dry as possible, and the officials are doing their best to try to clear some of the water, particularly from the inside two lanes where it is pretty much at its worst. Well, the athletes have pretty much run straight out on the track after taking their tracksuits off undercover. There's the lineup for you. Mishukov for Russia, Antonio Pettigrew, USA, Jared Deacon going for Great Britain, Semyonov, Russia, Angelo Taylor, USA, and Dwayne Ladejo, the other British athlete. And conditions really are as bad as they could be. You've got to feel sorry for the athletes. All the good weather that's been going around Europe and indeed the UK recently, and having to line up in these conditions. This is Mishukov. He ran the first leg for the Russians in their silver medal performance in the 4x4 in Munich. Well, Antonio Pettigrew has been on this track 2-3 times before, the former world champion. Back in 1991 in Tokyo, he won, and still going strong. He has said this is his last year, and he might be pleased it's his last time up in Glasgow if these conditions anything to go by. Well, Jared Deacon, what a good season he's had. Very successful season as part of our relay squads, both in the Commonwealth Games and the European Championships. Thinks this is his first GB vest as an individual, though. It's a proud moment for him. Outside him, in lane 5, Semyonov. He actually took over from Mishukov in that relay in Munich. Angelo Taylor, the Olympic champion over 400 hurdles, and I bet he's pleased he's not hurdling today. Hasn't had the best of years so far. He was second in the US Championships, though, in the flat 400, so at his best, certainly amongst the best in the world. And then on the outside, a rare outing these days for Dwayne Ladejo in a British vest over 400. Well, he has been moving back to that event, and well, he's had to sit at home and watch the Commonwealth Games, watch the European Championships, and I'm sure wanting to show exactly what he can do here. Really is absolutely tipping it down. Doesn't look like he fancies it very much, does he? Can't blame him. The crowd doing their best to get behind the athletes and give them some support. They have come out in their numbers. It was a sellout. I think a few have stayed at home, decided to watch it on TV, but most of the seats are taken. And it's going to make conditions not only for the track athletes, but particularly for the field event athletes. We're not sure the status of the pole vault at the moment. May well be delayed a little while. We'll try and clear some of the surface water, but if it keeps raining like this, that will be a difficult task. So Mishukov of Russia in 2, Pettigrew, USA 3, Deacon GB 4, Semyonov, Russia 5, Taylor, USA 6, and Ladejo on the outside for Great Britain. On the getaway first time. Pettigrew, as usual, starts pretty slow. Letting Jared Deacon make some of the early running. Deacon already up on Semyonov as well. The Russian has gone flying through that first 200 down the back straight. Ladejo going well on the outside also, but probably Deacon, who's gone through the first 200 the quickest. Pettigrew just beginning to get moving now, and so is Angelo Taylor. Not too much to choose between them as they come round the top bend. Deacon perhaps with a metre or so when he comes into the home straight, still in the lead. But Ladejo going well on the outside. It's Deacon, Ladejo, then Pettigrew coming past. There's Angelo Taylor. Pettigrew now storming away over the last 30-40. Pettigrew's going to win this one. It's a winning return to Glasgow for Antonio Pettigrew. Taylor just takes second from Deacon, 46.15. While he's run many faster races in his career, and a career which has been long and illustrious, coming to an end, he tells us, this year. And that was really a trademark run by Antonio Pettigrew.
Yeah, it was, and also by Angelo Taylor in a way, because both Pettigrew and Taylor are very strong second half runners in the 400 metres. Jared Deacon knew he had to go off quickly because there would be an assault in the final stages, and there was the evidence of it. Pettigrew really was world champion back in 1991, flailing arms, characteristic style of his. And Angelo Taylor, who's a sub-45 second man at his best, just getting the better of Jared Deacon, and Deacon in third place and Dwayne Ladejo in fourth. Well, not too tidy about Pettigrew, but over the years he really has taken a few scalps to take that World Championship. He was 7th in the Olympic Games 10 years later in Sydney, was 4th last year in the World Championships in Edmonton. And Jared Deacon, who missed the European Championships as an individual, but as Steve was saying, he's done very well in relay terms. Get a couple of gold medals there for England, first of all in Manchester, and then for Great Britain in Munich. There's the winner. A very evenly paced 400 metres by both him and Angelo Taylor.
Well done.